everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm going out again into a storm. Seems to be the trend these days. But this one's going to be a bit different. It's going to be special. I think it'll be the first snow of the year. So I have my full winter gear packed, all into the Hardcore Z packs. It's bursting at the seams. But it's going to be a good test run to see if I can handle the weight and, you know, deal with these cold conditions. So I've got about 700, 800 meters elevation straight up to the top of the mountains, and then I got to get set up. It was pouring down as I drove in, but it's a little break in the weather now, so hopefully I can get up in time before the deluge commences. But it should be a good video. Sit back, relax, get a beverage or some popcorn, and enjoy me fighting the elements again. But I'll carry on up the hill and I'll come back to you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. It should be a good one. Let's go. Oh, made it into camp. The rain's kind of coming and going. Got pretty wet walking up, but there's a pretty big wind chill coming through here. Wind gushing down the valley, so I'm gonna get the pack off, get my waterproofs on, get warm, and get on to set up. But man, it's pretty nice to be up here. I love this spot. Amazing views up in the mountains. Get on to set up. Whoa! This tent is literally the dream tent to set up. Love the pole sleeves. Just pops up and it's good to go, just like that. Pretty much perfect design, I reckon. I think I'll put all the guy lines in too, because it's going to get real stormy later, so get the tent and the setup fully secured. That's home for tonight, amongst the mountains. I'm gonna get the tarp up, then I'll sort all the stuff out in the tent, and then I think it's time to get the coffee on and just enjoy these views for a bit. Dark clouds coming in, so I don't have a whole lot of time before the deluge commences, but I'll enjoy the beautiful vistas while they last. Gonna use a stick off the front. Check that out. Who said you needed trees to set up a tarp? People in the comments did, but I'll show you, you don't need it. So in your sheep paddock, you can actually set your tarp up and sit out and be a legend like me. By the way, it's called sarcasm. Full volumization, get the tarp nice and taut. You see, I've attached this guy line to the tarp here, to this pull-out point, and sniped it right across to the tree, which keeps this side from pushing in with the wind. It gives me a little bit more room inside. So, whoa, got a pretty awesome setup, and my back's quite sore, so I'll get the chair set up, and then I'll get a cup of coffee on, I reckon. Did something to my lower back. Must have been on the walk in, bending over or setting up. But check out this for a setup. Completely, pretty much sheltered from the wind that way. Incredible views out of my enclosure. And just heaps of protection from the tarp. I think there's going to be snow later, so I'm going to need it. Using the Nemo tensor again on this camp, and something that I'm very much looking forward to, which I haven't used in quite some time. That's my big negative 18 degrees Celsius quilt. Big white, I call it, luxury from UGQ. Get this thing out and lofting up. Oh, won't be cold. Look at this, 950 fill power, big quilt. So get that completely volumized. It's like a giant cloud. You hear the wind gushing just outside my setup through the tussocks. Just check the weather forecast and it's looking pretty rough, but it's coming in a bit later than expected. It's a good brew. It's my own home roasted deluxe Colombian coffee. So cheers everyone. The calm before the storm. I know it's going to get brutal later, so you know what to expect at this point. It's New Zealand on the top, so we'll batten down the hatches, we'll get everything set up. Oh, there's a wasp. And I think I'll come back to you guys later on when things start to intensify. Rain's coming in. Be a few more hours before the storm fully hits. But it's misty and dark. We'll get some nice pitter patter of rain soon. While I was lying down and relaxing just before, I've pinged something in my lower back. So it's real stiff. I've taken some ibuprofen to try and reduce the swelling, but it kind of hurts into my legs and getting up and out of the chair is quite painful. So hopefully that can subside and not be too bad. I can still get up and move the camera around to get a nice interesting video, but lower back's pretty sore right now, guys. Not good. I just pinged my back real bad getting up out of the chair. Real sharp pain. Oh man. I think I'm getting too old for this. No joke though. That's pretty bad. I'm stuck up here in a storm. Oh. Just keeping it real. I film everything when I'm out on these trips. The good, the bad, the ugly. This is the first time I've had an injury like this on a camp. It's quite bad. I don't think I can get up and move the camera much, guys. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to take more ibuprofen. I do have Panadols as well, and I do have a couple of Tramadol, which I will reserve for the morning if it's really bad, just as a last ditch effort to get me out of here. But I don't think I can really move. I feel like my legs, I'm not paralyzed, but weakness in the legs. If you've pinged your lower back, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to try and stabilize my body, have this tea, and try and enjoy myself up here. This is what the show's turned into. Man camping with injured back takes ibuprofen. I'll show you it, guys. This is the reality of being out here. It happens. Oh, oh, it's way better. It's so much warmer. Oh, when you're in pain, I reckon it zaps your body heat. Everything takes like 10 times more energy. Gotta be very, very careful not to ping the low back again. But I'm collecting water. I've got my puffer jacket on, so I'm nice and warm under here. We have a nice gentle rainfall without too much wind, so I think I'll be alright. It's still pretty early even though it looks quite dark. And I have deluxe burgers, bacon, pickles, cheddar cheese for dinner, and a brioche bun. And then it's comatose myself in the bed for a hot chocolate. And then hopefully tomorrow's not too rough. I chucked my gloves on. The storm started to really come in now. It's getting cold. So I'm fully rugged up. And it's kind of penetrating through my pants. I can feel a chill, but I'm okay. I think the ibuprofens have kicked in, so my back's feeling a little bit better. I'll survive. So check this out. Got cheddar cheese, bacon, which I'll put in the burgers and use some for breakfast. And I got these deluxe patties. So I think I'll cook those, get them going soon, because it's freezing cold and I kind of want to lie down and hibernate. Wow, the temperature has really plummeted inside the tub. You can see the breath. It's pretty cool. The whole wafting aromas, bacon and the patties, sizzling away. I'm seeking redemption. These burgers are going to do it, I think. It'll alleviate the pain with all the pleasure of the food. It's going to be hard to give you a close-up. It's worth the pain. Oh my god. Oh, guys and girls. My fingers are a bit dirty, but I think I've constructed the best burgers I've ever done on a camp. I've got to try and get a photo of this. I'll upload this to the Instagram, so go follow me. There'll be a pinned comment, link in the description. I'll get a photo for the gram. Alright guys, bon appetit. These are a monstrosity. Okay, these really are the best I've ever done. Bacon, pickles, cheddar cheese, relish, brioche. What even is this at this point? You go to like a nice burger restaurant and you get something that's probably not this good. You get those little zings of pickle. I'm speechless. All I can say, I love YouTube and making videos for everyone and camping. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for putting up with this video, and it'll be a bit different because of the pain that I'm in, but I really do appreciate you guys following along, so thanks everyone. Oh, unbelievable. My back. Pickles. Wow.
Some people go camping and they eat food from a packet. They don't bring much gear with them. They don't walk very far. They don't walk very high up. And they still go out and eat food from a packet. I can understand if you're going out on some giant expedition. Or, I don't know, like, you need to go fast and light. But if you're coming out for a camp, you only live once. You can cook burgers, honestly. Cook some burgers when you go camping. Just try it. It's worth it. Subscribe for the burgers. I want to get to 100,000 subs. It's still quite far away. I think I'm at about 37,000 or something. 100,000 by the end of the year is achievable. It's just for me, a personal goal. I don't really get anything from it, but if you watch and you like, consider subscribing. Thank you.
Wow, that was dinner, and that was something else, that dinner. Absolutely epic burgers. And, you know, it's been a pretty rough camp, to say the least. The weather's changed though. The wind direction is now coming in this way, bringing in all the cold air from the South Pole. So it's really, really getting freezing now. And it's probably on the verge of snowing. So I might have hot chocolate in bed, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sore and I'm pretty tired, so probably retreat into the tent soon, give you a tour on a hot chocolate. Oh, but I'm in a bit of a food coma after those burgers, man. They're incredible.
I think it's sleeting now. Ice rain falling from the heavens. And I'm up here in the mountains. Quite spectacular.
Oh, I'm all wet. I always bring a little microfiber cloth with me so I can wipe the worst of the water off of the rain jacket. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. A lot of people ask me, what rain jacket is this? And it's the Hunter's Element Halo. Tony from AB Camping recommended me this, so shout out to Tony. He's very experienced in these conditions, so we chat a lot about what the best gear is. And I think this is probably the best jacket. That rain's coming in pretty heavy. Hey. Oh. This thing's like it's like a luxury, being in some luxury hotel in the Hamptons or something. Big white lofty. I got banana interior, and the Nemo tents are matte. So I'm not going to be cold tonight. I'll be cozy and warm in here, and hopefully my back can heal a bit. But I'm just going to chill, lie down, get myself nice and warm, just enjoy the rain, and hopefully it doesn't get too windy. Pretty incredible seeing the snow showers shoot down through the valley. Got a pretty amazing kind of moody sky up there. I'm just sitting here in ultimate comfort in this absolutely ginormous, puffy, lofty quilt. Kind of disappointed that my back's so sore that I can't really be out there doing what I usually do. I can't have a fire because there's fire bans, I'm pretty sure. And, well, actually I don't think there is here, but it's windy, and with my back the way that it is, I just can't really do it.
You hear that? That's ice. It's not really snow, it's more like hail. That loud ticking sound hitting off the tar. Pretty incredible. I can just see it out there coming in. Hot chocolate time. So I checked the forecast. The snow is supposed to come in really between like 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And there's forecast to be like 10 centimeters or so, maybe a little bit more. So it'll be pretty cool if I wake up and there's some white stuff on the ground for March in New Zealand. Southern Hemisphere, we just left summer, starting autumn. So that would be quite unusual, but not unheard of. It's always exciting for snow. I know some of you guys see snow all the time. People in Canada and Alaska and even parts of America really. But for me in New Zealand, I'm just like a little kid when I see the snow. It's very exciting. Whoa, it's quite a bit of hail, sleet, snow and ice coming down. I'm all tucked up, I'm super cozy in here. I should have a great night's sleep, I should be warm. I'm pretty sore, but I've had quite a few ibuprofens. I had 6 or 8, not sure. But yeah, I'm running low on water, just enough for one coffee in the morning, so it's not an ideal situation. The camp hasn't gone smoothly. The one that I did last week in the massive storm was actually easier than this. But that's enough from me. I'm going to drift off to sleep listening to this. And if I have anything to report over the night, I'll turn the camera on and I'll show you. But if not, good night guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning everybody. My back's real stiff, so I can't really sit up. So the camera angles are going to be quite bad. I'm kind of like hobbling around inside the tent using my arms for support. I'm very warm though, and despite that I'm quite comfortable. You can hear there's like snow, kind of hail coming down, which is pretty cool. It's quite cold. Oh, I really hope my back kind of warms up a bit and I can get a little bit of mobility back. Oh, that brew's good though. As long as I can stay warm and have coffee, I'll be alright. I think that's some thunder. Way off in the distance. You see that? Some decent flakes coming down. Getting rather excited. We might get a little covering on the ground, the white stuff. There's a little bit of light coming up now outside of the tarp. It's not pitch black, but I'm inside a snow cloud. Yes, This is exactly what I wanted. You get some of this ice, snow for water on the back. Okay, I'm going to melt a bunch of the snow and water that I've collected off the tarp and get another coffee on. It's a pretty awesome morning. It's pretty chilly, it's pretty cold. I can see across to the mountains on the other side of the valley. There's a pretty good covering of snow. Didn't come down as far as I thought it would, but it's still nice to see some of the white stuff on a camp. Let's check this out. It's cold. My back has kind of eased up a little bit when I was moving around, so I can sit up now. It's just gotten real dark again. I think another round of weather's coming in. The snow has kind of turned to hail. You can hear it hitting the tarp. So I'm just going to cower in the tent for a bit. Take some more painkillers, hopefully my back feels a bit better, then I might get up and do breakfast. But it's like it's turning to night again out there. It's getting dark, it's getting cold again. Some nice snow coming down now. I want to get another hot drink on, and I think I'll do breakfast. This is pretty magical though. It's like a full-on blizzard at the moment. Wow, these are good flakes coming in. And it's like, all of a sudden it's so dark again. Look at this. Full on blizzard conditions. I'm super warm though with the down jacket on.
I should probably put the gloves on, but I have to do things, so I won't. Oh, all the caffeine and the painkillers are helping me get over the pain in my back. This is so nice. Look at that. This is the New Zealand tops. From sun to snow to rain to thunder. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna get breakfast on. I'm doing a big bacon sandwich, so it's gonna be delicious. Got bacon, cheese, brioche, and tomato sauce. I'm not super hungry, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because why would I leave? I'm gonna hang out up here and enjoy the snow. So we'll get this on and we'll see how tasty it is. I didn't actually think there was gonna be big thick flakes like this. I'd kind of given up hope when it got sunny in the morning, but then all of a sudden it just came in and all my prayers were answered. This video is going to be a bit random and a bit all over the place, but hopefully I get some good shots and you guys enjoy it. The snow's really building up now. It's going to cover everything. Oh, the chair's good for my back. Packing up the tarp's going to be fun. Everything's going to be frozen. It's absolutely freezing now. I think all the guy lines are going to freeze up, which is going to be a pleasure to take them down. Lucky I brought the gloves, because without those, your fingers just get absolutely screwed. Gonna let that cheese melt down over the bacon and put it into the sandwich. Heinz ketchup. Oh, it ruptured. Alright, I think this is done. Melted down. So now I just need to get this and make the sandwich. Yes, the cheese keeps it sticking together. It's like glue. Check that out. Bacon sandwich. It's cheddar cheese and tomato sauce. Let's taste it. Woo! Oh, it's exquisite. All that cheese and the bun softened up when I put it on top. Oh man. This is as good as it gets. Snow falling, delicious breakfast. Campfire would be nice, but like I said before, I think there's fire bans, which seems a bit silly considering the conditions, but oh well. Hopefully for the next video, I can have a fire. This did turn out to be a great winter test to this camp. Lucky I brought all the cold weather gear. It performed really well. The quilt is absolutely fantastic. The UGQ 950 fill power, negative 18 Celsius. The thing's a beast. It's just so comfortable. And the Nemo tensor, that pad's really warm. I like it. It's got a nice soft, I think it's polyester on the top, so it feels real nice and slippery to lie on, which is good. The Hilleberg Nyack as well. This beautiful red tent behind me. It's perfect for conditions like this when it's not too rough, because it's only 1.7 kilos, which is what, I don't know, 3.5 pounds or something. So it's really lightweight but still strong. It's a great tent. And once again, the tarp is the MVP. Why would you camp without a tarp? It makes no sense. That was an epic breakfast. That was befitting of an epic morning. There's still blizzard conditions out down the valley and still quite big flakes, and it's dark out that way, but I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be snowing for. I don't really want to pack up in the blizzard, but you know, I might have to. But that was pretty awesome. Everything turned out good. I was getting pretty sad last night before I went to bed with my back, and this morning, but it seems to have loosened up a bit and the painkillers are kicking in. So I'm just going to chill out, enjoy being here, enjoy this, and probably pack down soon. And I'll film some of the walk out and I'll show you that. And I'll do a bit of the pack down too, so you can see me suffering. Should be fun. But it's just covered in. I just love this when it's like this. Just snow everywhere. Just looking at it. Could have another coffee, I might do. This is probably going to be a bit of a longer video, so I hope you guys can just sit back and you've enjoyed it. Looks like more snow's coming in. It's incredible. Alright everyone, packed up. That was pretty tough. The back's aching real bad. The Z-Packs aren't cool though. Great pack. I have a link in the description for this, so check out Z-Packs. I truly do think this is an awesome pack. Yeah, so I've got to walk out now. It's going to be scary because it's quite slippery, but I think I'll put the big camera away and I'll come back to you guys on the GoPro. I have to be very, very careful walking down the steep, slippery bank with my back the way that it is. That was an epic camp. Up in the mountains, epic scenery, snow, amazing food. Had it all, and injuries. But you know, that's part of it. Here I am, out here doing it. So, it's about, I don't know, an hour down to the car. Probably take me an hour and a half. I'm just gonna go very, very slow so I can get out again and not hurt myself more. But thanks for coming along everyone. Really appreciate your support. Thank you to the members, the original members, the new members, and all the subscribers. Without you guys it wouldn't be possible. So, hope you enjoyed the video. It's freezing cold and I'm gonna sign out here. I'll catch you later everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.